your boy Baba.
The kid in the building. Come on, baby, Mike alert. Mike alert, we here. Hey, okay, listen. I'm gonna let you do your thing, but I need you to do me a favor. Okay? Can you do that?
It's been a year.
Just let me do the favor. I'm gonna let you intro. I'm gonna let you do it, but I need one thing before we start. Hey, hit me with the Rock My World one time before we go. Go ahead, hit it one time. Hit it one time.
In my life, will never be the same. Girl, you came and changed the way I walk, the way I talk. I cannot explain. It's been a year. A year and a half.
Year and a half, bro. They pushed it back.
The trailer came out. People in the comments, are you gonna watch? We're on the way right now.
We about to head out.
I left work early for this. So we about to go. I hope you guys have watched it. If not, it doesn't matter.
You watch it.
That's a spirit. But we're gonna go. We're gonna come back, and then we're gonna give.
Let you know. Yeah, facts. That's a fact. Hey, we're gonna do spoilers too a little bit now. Let's tell. That's your fault.
You ready?
I'm ready, buddy. Let's do it. Do it, bud.
So we just got back.
I'm staying on my side. I'm not gonna stop. I'm staying on my side. I'm not gonna stop. Okay,
On the car ride, we didn't even talk about.
We didn't talk about it. We want to save it all for y'all.
We're gonna save it all for you guys. So I'll let you go.
Okay, good. Cause let me start this off.
Man.
Let me start off. My first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rotten Tomatoes can suck a fat one now.
Okay.
For them coming out and what they say? What they give it?
I don't know.
They give it like 20. Bro, that was a A+ film, bro. For them to come out like that and say it was whack, the A+ film. That's my first thing.
Okay.
Then I'll do 2 more points and I'll let you go.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 2. Hey, for me, Jafar killed. When he came on talking like Mike, Jafar killed to me. The mannerisms, the way he was talking, the singing, even the everything, bro. He killed.
And everything.
3 for me. Coleman Domingo as Joe killed to me. Now, I'll pass it to you so we can go back and forth and then we can talk. But that's my 3 first things that's coming out the gate was...
Their first impressions?
My first impressions was that it was an A+ movie and that Coleman Domingo and Jafar smoked.
No, I
Smoked.
don't care too much on the Rotten Tomatoes. I don't pay that no mind. There's been amazing films that have a low Rotten Tomatoes that are classics and everything. So I don't know what goes into those rankings and stuff like that. So I don't care. Jafar, I agree, especially with the singing and with the dancing.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, it's very hard to dance like MJ. It's very hard to sing like MJ. So even if you're remotely close, that's good enough.
Bruh.
And he did a fantastic job with those parts. The acting was a little bit...
You didn't like this acting?
It was a little bit... Not that I didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay.
I'm just saying...
It was choppy for you?
That was his worst aspect of the whole
Of the
thing.
Michael part. Of
Not
being
that
Michael.
he was a bad actor.
Of being Michael.
He did a fine job. But the acting wasn't the super big. But
For who? For just Jafar or for everybody?
For Jafar.
Okay.
But the dancing and the singing, no complaints over here.
We talk about the voice.
Like MJ, that's it. To dance and sing like him, bro. Hats off, bro.
Yeah,
that's not easy,
he killed.
bro.
He killed.
You're talking about the best dance, one of the best dancers, one of the best singers of this life, of this our whole life existence. He did a fantastic job. Yeah.
What did you think? What about his acting you thought was choppy?
He just wasn't. He just acting wise.
Because you're like a director. You're like a director.
A little different.
Really? I thought he was on point. Okay, go ahead.
He did well though.
Go ahead. I mean to cut your thing off. Go ahead.
You good? And then Joe. Joe. Anyway, let's get into the story. So it starts off.
Joe was on 10. How gay?
Bro, MJ couldn't even look at him, boy. He said, Michael.
That was the first scene.
He said, Joseph. I said,
the second scene, they don't, because the Jehovah's Witness, they call him. And then that. So I want you, when he said Joseph, you said up.
I said up.
But
as an African,
he was like,
I said what?
But he was like, we did good. We're going to bed.
Yeah.
Baba said up. Joe said, so you think you're the man of the house? Wow. I said, damn, like out the gate.
That man went to the bathroom and
cried, bro. I thought Ben was gonna come out the cut.
No, we'll go get to bed.
All right.
We gonna get to bed.
But it wasn't funny. But like I thought the rest of everybody else was like, oh, but I was because Joe was just out the gate, bro.
He is on 10.
Like imagine they just got off stage. They just cooked, and he ready for whooping.
And it's so crazy too. like MJ was really that guy, bro. Of course,
Facts.
we know that, but
Facts.
even Jackson 5, he was considerably younger.
Yeah.
And he just came and stole the show.
be the lead.
Like, people just loved him. Even the Motown lady came, just singled out Michael. Like, the dancing and everything, bro.
Barry Gordy.
He was
Start
just
showing the instruments.
He was just different, bro. He was just born, literally born to do this.
That's
bro.
a fact. That's a
he
fact.
was just different.
That's a fact.
And then when they did the Motown and everything, and bro, they came back from the performance. They were like, yeah, that's what you said. Let's go to bed and everything.
He said we did good, Joseph.
He said, wait, we did good? Nah, bro. Perfectionist.
Facts.
His dad was a perfectionist.
He was on that.
Wanted to get them out, of course, for two reasons. One, of course, for him and his family to get out, and for the boys to, do that passion and everything. But he was also like his ego and pride and like
facts.
He just wanted this for himself too.
Yeah.
That's why he's like, look at what I did. I did this, and
Facts,
I'm the one
facts,
that y'all forgot that I. It's just
he ran through his kids.
Just damn, bro.
Yeah.
And bro, no, but go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say no. You got it. I was gonna say one other big thing. I guess for me, which I liked it was since this was about Michael, they made it about Michael. It was like on the American Dream. Like they showed more about like Jackie's story, Jermaine's story, and Tito broke the guitar. It was about Mike. Bro, they had like 2 minutes of airtime. The other brothers, they made it about Michael. They didn't show Joe going off to do what he was doing. It was about Michael. I like that. And I was like, dang, they're not gonna show the whole story, but it's like it took that long to get up to the end. So
yeah, and Michael, we're gonna talk about Michael. We're still at young Michael before we get to Off the Wall and Thriller and all that. Hey man,
don't start, bro.
Hey man,
don't start.
I feel so bad for MJ.
Don't start, bro.
He didn't have
no friends.
The childhood. That's what comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pros and cons. Yeah, you're a successful kid, young kid. You're a famous young kid and everything, but he wasn't playing basketball with the brothers. He was just always a recluse, always inside and a little bit nerdy and everything. Which is fine. But it's just, damn, playing with Ben, getting the snake, getting the monkey. Like, he just didn't have the normal childhood everybody normally has. And he was just a little, that just made him a little bit weirder on the weirder side.
No, that's a fact. And that's what I didn't realize, though. Like, before this, I just thought, like, the age gap was the thing. Yeah, but also, I didn't realize, like, they kind of show more how they looked at him as weird, if you think about it. Because, like, First, the dad called him Big Nose out the gate. Yep. Then when they were playing basketball, like, and he wanted to play Twister, and they were like, I mean, that's later on. We'll talk about later on. Like, they were laughing at him. Like, still around that time. I know, but in my mind, I always thought it was just an age gap. Yeah. But like, he also was just a little bit quirky, which is why he was watching movies with his. I think his mom she understood that, like, he's a little bit different. Yeah. Let me call him a little bit. So that was nice for them to show that too, because I didn't understand.
Boy was 20.
I'm gonna let you take it because that part of the movie theater.
With Peter Pan.
I thought we almost got kicked out.
Mickey Mouse. Come on, man. Talking to Ben on the bed. Come on, man. Come on, MJ.
Hey, y'all.
Come on, MJ.
When we were at the theater, Baba was high.
Come on.
When he was 20 years old watching Peter Pan.
I looked it up. I said because it was when he was saying "Don't stop till you get enough," and I searched in the theater. I probably still got it. Look. Look, I still got it.
You gave that thing ain't focus.
How old was MJ? I searched it. I was like, what?
Yo, Baba was hot. The whole road trip, he was reading Peter Pan again. He read Peter Pan 10 times.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out.
It's good to be weird. There's nothing wrong with being weird. And also, when you're MJ like that and how you grew up and how successful and famous you are, you can be weird all you want, buddy.
Facts.
That's the GOAT right there.
But it helped him, though. Yeah. Because what you also noticed, too, the boys, they were out, oh, Tito, got a he had a studio. He went straight to studio.
And that's what we're going to get to when he was doing
the wall and everything. Bro, he was focused.
And anything you want to do in life,
focus, bro.
You got to be addicted, bro. When they were showing him waking up in the middle of the night, when they were showing him going and just
Facts.
Formulating and trying, bro.
And he knew what he wanted.
Bro, you gotta work. And that's one thing that we had to give Joe credit for. He instilled work ethic. That's where MJ got that shit from, and why he was also a perfectionist, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah. Because it went not only to his music, but his
nose too. He said he wanted to be symmetrical
and everything. He wanted to be perfect. Yeah. But that's where he got that work. Is Joe work. And that's what made him able to provide. Able to make what he made with Off the Wall
Yeah.
and Thriller and all of that and everything, and him just studying, watching James Brown and doing the footwork and then making it into his own,
Facts.
and then talking about the short films, how he wants to make his films.
Bruh, that was
different
dope to see too, out the gate.
and everything. So
that was dope to see.
He stands out and is different, and it's crazy that they even think. I've heard like other artists do this and stuff like that because Denzel's talked about this. That's why Denzel doesn't do a lot of interviews either. When MJ was like, when he got the new manager,
fire.
and the guy was like, let's do you want to be in this interview, that interview, blah blah blah.
He was like,
no.
He said if you saw Haley's comment once every year, we just don't want to see it. Which is, he knew about making himself pop at the right time. Like,
Denzel talks about that. You also want to be unique and different and everything.
Exclusivity.
So, exclusivity. So when people see you, it's like an event, and so that people are not just seeing you all the time.
That was fire,
bro. Just his whole mindset and everything towards that whole period, bro. That's when he took off.
Facts.
That's when he took off. And then, of course, we now get to Thriller.
I'm having a hard time remembering what time was what, but I know, was that Thriller? Okay.
We're getting to Thriller.
Okay, you lead there because the next thing I was going to, I might be out of.
Go ahead, say it.
No, I was going to tell you what I didn't realize. I think it was after Thriller though.
Go ahead.
I didn't realize, like, I knew Joe was hell when they were young.
Boy.
I didn't realize how hell he was when they got older.
Talked about it.
He was hell. Like, nobody, he couldn't get nobody to fire him. You fired Joe, you fired Joe. And then I ain't know, like, I ain't know he, like, really muscled him into the tour like that. And he was like, well, I'm going to tell him you on tour.
I remember that because he blamed him for his hair. Because if not for him, he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done the Pepsi thing and his hair and then all of that. So he had a lot of resentment for his dad and everything like that.
I knew that, but I thought he was just like, okay, I'm guilty. But like he like literally, he said, I'm gonna tell Don King, and you let your like that was like he was really like every 2 seconds he was coming around the corner.
Thriller is his best project, bro. The best, bro. Beat It, Billie Jean's, Want to Be Starting Something, bro. Human Nature, all of that shit, bro.
You know they gonna give you because everybody has their opinion.
Everybody
on what's the best
opinion,
one.
But for me,
I agree with you.
Bro.
I agree with you,
bro. Everything is a hit.
Facts all the way down.
Hit.
All the way down,
bro. Fire.
It was nice to hear the songs again too.
And then we did with Quincy and everything.
Yeah, it was nice to hear the songs again.
The story of how he brought the gangsters together and everything and stuff like that. Relax, bro. You don't want to believe it. They were real gangsters.
Nah, bro. I guess.
They were real gangsters.
That was one of my favorite parts too because I didn't realize like, I mean, you see it and what's the other Earth song and stuff like how he cares about. Like I knew he cared about the world, but like they really drilled it for in the movie like how much he cared about the world and how much he cared about the people and like how he saw the thing on the news. To the burn unit.
Yeah, to the burn
unit.
unit.
That was I didn't know that as much. And then another thing too that I skipped over to because we were talking about how he was like acting like a kid. And it made me kind of feel bad for all of the which they didn't show like the scandal and everything was like all he really wanted to do was just kind of like give those kids a childhood he didn't have. Yeah. So he never stopped acting like a kid. So in a way, like when he interacted with the adults, he was kind of weird. But when he talked, you notice when he talked to the kids, he was mad comfortable. And like
with signing the stuff at the toy store, and even when he was talking to the kids.
The kid, you have any animals? I have animals.
That's what he was comfortable at. He had his gloves still on to talking to.
Exactly. That's what he was comfortable at. So and with him reading the Peter Pan, they're trying to make his own Neverland. So that for me, it shined a little bit light on his. I got a lot more to know his personality as a part of just the music, and that was dope.
One thing that is sad and it's just a travesty, bro, and it's because of Joe. And we'll get to your question because you asked me a question in the theater, and we said I'll answer it.
I forgot already.
On the thing. Mm-hmm. But one thing that's so sad, and bro, we just never got a Thriller tour.
Oh, I was thinking the whole time. I was thinking about that.
Mixed in with the Victory tour, which is also the Jackson 5. So
the whole time I was thinking about that.
So he did Human Nature and stuff like that here and there. Even the Billie Jean and the Motown thing.
Yeah, man.
He never got a full tour. Then he went to Bad, and then that's when he took over from Bad, and he did his full tour. Never,
bro. You know how the crazy
that's his
crowd.
Best project to me. I'm just saying for me, it's his best project, and we never got to see that.
You know how crazy the crowd would have. Dun, 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 dun. The crowd would have been. Imagine how they're passing out for that, and he come.
And that's to bring it, and then we can conclude it here. When you asked me, when Joe forced his hand and talking about.
Oh yeah. What are they gonna do?
He got to the room and he was like, "You gonna do this for your family? You gonna let your family down? Blah blah. I'm gonna tell Don King." And then walked out. And you were like, "Bro, what would you do?"
Yeah, what would you do?
And
you and your brother.
Bro,
he's going on stage.
It is tough, but man, unfortunately, maybe fortunately, I don't know. You know me, I'm a family guy, bro.
Oh, I didn't know what you were
No Peter Griffin. I'm
Alright,
a family
that's
guy.
fine.
I can't. I'll have to do it.
Yeah,
Not for Joe.
For my brothers.
Not for
You can't leave him
brothers.
hanging. Yeah.
I can't.
So Joe.
I can't. So I would have
He
to do
put
it
one.
just like how MJ did, and I would have done the same thing at the end. Hey, cut the
Bum,
music
bum,
down a little
bum,
bit.
bum,
Hey, turn the music down a little bit.
bum,
Hey, it's our final tour.
Bum 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 bum.
It's been nice 20 years. And I don't
He got out of there.
I would have done the same thing. But man, let us know what you thought about
Oh wait,
it.
one more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
My other thing too, I didn't realize it was gonna be a 2-part thing. I understand why.
Yeah.
Because that was 2 hours, and I
Yeah.
felt like, man, we got a lot to
Yeah.
go. So, man, just kudos to the time. I'm ready for the next one. For me, like I said, I give it A+. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. I just wanted to say that.
You're good.
To me, it went by quick.
You're good. No.
I even thought I was like, the years were jumping. I was like, it's going by quick, but I mean, it's only so much.
Put in the comments what you think about it. What were your favorite moments?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we gonna do a watch party or something. When this thing comes out on like streaming or like whatever, we'll try and do like a watch party so we can watch it again and maybe watch it with you guys alive.
Facts.
If you guys would like that, like the video. We can do
That would
something.
be dope.
We can do something together. And do like a watch thing and everything because you know how much we
That'd
love
be
Michael
dope.
Jackson
That'd
on
be
this
dope.
channel
That'd
and
be dope.
everything.
That'd be dope.
But make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Please. Put in the comments your favorite moments, what you
Facts.
thought as well. And yeah, man.
If you didn't see it, it's been spoiled.
Go see it. Go
It's been spoiled.
see it.
Nah, but you guys don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes or anybody else who
Go
said had a negative
see
review.
it, man.
It was a great. You have to see it. You got to see it if you're a Michael fan. That's it. That's it for me.